This is a video for how to add a new user to the Vista Quantum Plus DVR. First of all, you've got to connect to the unit. I'm using the Quantum Plus software for connecting to the unit, and if I connect up here, now it's important when you connect to the unit that you use an account that's got menu access. For instance, this account here called Dave actually doesn't have the access to be able to do the setup. So I'm going to go in using the admin account, put in the password, connect to the unit, go on to remote setup, which is this third icon along at the top. You're going to have to put in the password again, and then it comes up with the system settings. The third icon along is system, and the second option down is account. Now, if I click on the accounts here, you can see that I've got up to 25 user accounts and a manager and an admin account as well. If I select them, you'll actually be able to see if they're used. So user 3 is Bob, user 4 is Dave, user 5's got nobody in it, and it's actually not active. So I'm going to change that to on, make it active, and I'm going to click on rights here and use edit. The ID is so that you can give it a description that you'll know. So for instance, let's make this Mike, and a password up to 8 digits, but something obviously that you can remember. I'll use 4 ones here, and then put it in again to make sure that you've got it right. The ticks down the bottom here say what the person can do. Menu set would enable them to get in and make changes on the menu. I don't suggest you give them that option. They'd be able to add users, change camera settings, all sorts of nasty stuff. Playback search, yep, it's important that they have that so they can actually see what's going on. But also archive, so that they can make a recording, give it to somebody that might need it, the police for instance. Bearing in mind you've got to follow the Data Protection Act. Record, don't give anyone that. That gives them the ability to stop it recording. PTZ stands for pan, tilt, zoom, and that gives me the ability to control the cameras, move them up, down, left or right, presuming that they are PTZ cameras. Network, it's important they get a tick in there because otherwise they won't be able to connect through the network. So you'll have added them, but they won't be able to get in. Now covert, if you've got any covert cameras, if they have a tick, they'll be able to see them. If they don't have a tick, they won't be able to see them. So for instance, the manager would have a tick in there and he'd be able to see the covert cameras. The users would not have a tick in there, but for them they just get black images, so they don't know those cameras exist. And shutdown, don't have a tick in there. It means that you're giving the ability to that person to close down, shut down the CCTV system and stop it recording. So once you've given them the ticks you want, click add and OK. It'll send you information, remote setup, update success. Click OK. I'm now going to disconnect, and now I'm going to reconnect as Mike, putting in the password and connect, and there we go. Now I'm connected as Mike. If I click on remote setup, won't let me do it because we didn't give him that tick. And there you go. Just to let you know that you've got to keep individuals to have their own login, because a particular login will only allow that person to log in once, so you can't set up a user 1 and give it to a number of people, because only one person will be able to connect. If you want some more information, take a look at our website www.dssecurity.co.uk. Thank you very much for watching.